breaking news. Nigerian Army busted. Over 21 of them sent to judgment as their propaganda failed woefully. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 8th of May 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. Listen, I have 3 different things to show you, or 4 of them. First of all, I will show you the statement from the Zoo Janjaweed military, and I will show you statement from the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, and after that, I will show you a video, very important video that you need to watch for evidence. And then I will wrap it up with a very important comment from somebody. Now pay attention while I take you through the news. And according to the statement from the so-called Zoo Army, which we all know as a Janjaweed terrorist organization, the #1 terrorist group in the entire Africa, they said here, troops eliminate IPOB/ESN commander in Imo. Sequel to the capture of the notorious stronghold of the IPOB/ESN at Mother Valley, the criminal element have been making effort to establish other camps in the general area and other places. Now, I will not have time to analyze this. I'm going to talk about this during my live broadcast. So this one, I don't have to debunk it. I'm going to reserve my comment on this very particular topic. So let's move. Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Udoka, based on reliable intel, had on 6th May 2024 cleared the general area of Oda, Ihitokwa, and Osumohu in Osun local government area of Imo State. First of all, Osumohu is not in Imo State. During the special clearance operations, troops came in contact with the terrorists who expectantly employed improvised explosive device (IEDs) to stop the advancing troops. However, the gallant joint troops with superior firepower forced the criminals to withdraw in disarray. In the encounter, 4 of the irredentists were neutralized and others escaped with gunshot wounds. One of the IPOB/ESN commanders, Tochukwu, aka Ojoto, in charge of Itokwa command, despite many charms on his body, was neutralized. Items recovered from the hideout include 1 AK-47 rifle with 2 magazines, 2 automatic pump-action guns, 300 Bofen radios, 1 laptop, and 1 technophone. Others are car keys, substance suspected to be marijuana, Biafran currencies, quantity 5 IEDs making materials, batteries used in detonation of the IEDs, and assorted charms. The Force Commander, Joint Task Force Operation Udoka, Major General Hassan Dada, wishes to assure all citizens of the Joint Task Force commitment to ensure peace and stability in the region. The general public are enjoined to continue providing timely, reliable, and credible information through a toll-free line and press option to speak directly to a representative. Now, having read this, remember I told you that I have 4 different things to show you during the course of this very broadcast. Look at what they have presented as evidence of their operation. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. And this is number 4. Finished. They said they neutralized IPOB/ESN commander. And they called his name. They said his name is somebody Tochukwu, aka Ojoto. Now, I'm going to show you something concerning this name. According to what the Prime Minister said, I will show you something about this name. And again, they said IPOB-ESN. And again, they talked about Mother Valley. Mother Valley. First of all, in Mother Valley, there is nothing like IPOB ESN there. Pay attention. This is very, very important. Maybe I will talk about this during my live broadcast. In Mother Valley, there is nothing, absolutely nothing like ESN in Mother Valley. Hear it today and no peace. And number two, they talked about Tochukwu, aka Ojoto, in Mother Valley. And number three, they said, listen, sequel to the capture of the notorious stronghold of IPOB ESN at Mother Valley. They say sequel to the capture. Sequel to the capture. Now, let me show you what the Prime Minister has to say. Prime Minister said, breaking, the Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized dozens of Nigerian Army in former Imo State in the last 3 days. The BDF, Biafra Defense Force, has recorded tremendous success in delegitimizing the Nigerian terrorist state within Biafra territory. We are defending our land ruthlessly. This is the first one he said. Now listen, let me show you the second. Now, in response to that very, press release made by the Zoo terrorist military, the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, responded swiftly, and this is what he has to say. He said, the terrorist Nigerian Army, we don't have IPOB ESN in that location. Are you paying attention? We do not have IPOB ESN in that location. Of course, when he said in that location, you understand what he meant. That is the Mother Valley that the terrorist group known as Nigerian Army talked about. Now, he said what we have is Biafra Liberation Army with heavy firepower, not AK-47. At least for the past few days or weeks, we have been showing you videos, not just pictures, videos of sophisticated weapons run and controlled by the Biafra Liberation Army. We have been showing you this. It is in the public. So for them to come and show you double barrel, claiming to have recovered it in Mother Valley, that is the height of it. It's a big shame. And remember, last 2 months, I will show you. I'm going to refresh your memory during my live broadcast, so pay attention to that. I will show you what happened in Mother Valley. They said they have liberated yesterday. I will show you what happened there last 2 months and how they also claimed to have liberated it last 2 months. And yesterday they came up again with that same word, liberation or liberating Mother Valley. Mad people everywhere. Now he continued, we don't have any commander called Tochukwu. Those giving information to be used for propaganda are definitely deceiving you. Those giving you, he's talking to the Zoo terrorist army, those giving you information to be used for propaganda are all deceiving you. Now, the BLA, Biafra Liberation Army, and all commanders are intact. You can't win this Biafra war the second time, and you can't win this war with propaganda, and you can no longer force the unity of Nigeria with the barrels of gun, because we have the same gun that you have. Even more, we have it in quantum, and our own firepower is top notch, is at the top. Now, those mercenaries from Senegal, how are they coping? Hope they have more body bags. This is from the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Having shown you all this, now before showing you the video, as the Zoo Janjaweed claimed to have neutralized 4 IPOB ESN, as they claimed, which I know is all lies, let me show you a headline from Zoo newspaper, from Zoo Gota Media. They said, breaking, tension as gunmen sent 21 soldiers to judgment in a surprise attack in Anambra. Listen, I will show you the date, so you don't think we are doing propaganda here. This is a Zoo Media. In the early hours of today, May 7th, yesterday, 2024, a military convoy en route to Enugu from Onitsha has been attacked by unknown gunmen suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. But listen, this has nothing to do with IPOB or ESN as they claimed. We are defending our land, and the people who are defending our land against Nigerian Army terrorists are the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra resistance fighters. In the coastal region, we have Biafra Navy. I want you to bear this in mind, you Zoo Janjaweed brand envelope media houses. I want you to know that what we have is the Biafra Liberation Army Northeastern Security Network. That name has been abolished long ago. Now, I don't want to go deep and continue reading because the news choke. So I just want you to see the headline from a Zoo media and then show you the video because you need to see. Now, this is the video. Recall that the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army claimed to have neutralized 4 IPOB ESN as they said, but they didn't show us the video. They didn't even show us the neutralized elements as they claimed. They just wrote it on their, X page. But let me show you the video as the Prime Minister told us how BLA neutralized them, and also Zoo media told us how 21 of them were sent to judgment. Now here is a video. You can see the Zoo. That is the sound
Jesus, yeah, they got serious. I want some money. The way that is our boss. Of course, I'm going to make system. Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. I love for the key out. No. Jesus, look at that. Good. How much are you more for? Jesus, yeah, they got serious. I want some money. The way that is our boss. Of course, I'm going to make system. Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. I love for the key out.
Now you can hear the sound of freedom. This is a current video of what happened yesterday. You see how the Zoo terrorists in military uniform are running helter-skelter. You see how they are running and falling. Look at this one here. Look at this one. So what you heard is what we called the sound of freedom. That is what you heard. We don't do propaganda. Now let me show you the last thing before rounding up this very broadcast. This is somebody's comment under the press release of the Zoo terrorist army. This is somebody's comment. According to your report, the Nigerian Army eliminated ESN commander and destroyed their camp, but you were not able to post anybody dead or alive. Instead, you are posting a multicolored jacket and 2 new battery and 2 long pipe wrapped with black nylon. I dey shameful now. I was going through the comment, and when I saw this one, I said, no, this is laughable. I have to show you. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.